Hocus pocus, let's see what they're hiding. Oh.
Look at that. That is one of the most rat tail of rat tail things I have seen. You know, Tyranth, internet shopping sometimes can be fraught with peril.
It can. Today's is more of like a PSA type thing, I guess.
Kinda, yeah.
Because we've spoken a lot about like wall hangers, right?
Yes.
And funnily enough, I think these are even worse than regular wall hangers.
You think? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why the purpose of this video. We, in the process of exploring, we have a quest here on the channel to try and find the best quality, affordable end swords that you can find. And I've had some pretty good success. Like, holy crap, this Temu longsword, 80, I think it's around $90 now.
Yeah.
Shockingly good quality for the price. Honestly surprised. So much so that I bought 2 brand new ones, and not sponsored, out of my own money.
Yeah.
Just because, like, they're good quality and they're affordable enough that I can basically buy them to be disposable. We do a lot of tests where we need a sword that will hold up to use, but also we don't mind losing.
Well, what I like the most about these is they are a fantastic build platform to start from.
Yeah, actually.
So if you wanted to turn this into an actually nice sword, you can. Because the handle wrap, you know, it's that cheap cord stuff. From the looks, we haven't done it. It's an exclusive coming up. Actually, it might be attached to this video, is opening up one of these things.
Yes.
And there's been some fascinating stuff already.
As to what it's made out of.
Yes, which is wild. But like what I'm saying is they're so cheap, but they've got good quality blades that turning them into something more expensive, fantastic, love it. These are not that at all.
Yes, because in the process of looking for the best quality affordable end swords, I also got these sent to us. This is a set of katana swords, Japanese swords.
I think it's offensive to actually call these katanas.
I would almost agree with you. These were $50, which means if we separate them apart, right, these are about almost similar size. So I'm saying that, what, $20, $10 value. So, like, unironically, this is basically a $20 sword.
So I wouldn't even call it a sword. First off, we don't know if it's mild steel, but it looks like mild steel. It hasn't been hardened. This is just polished a different way to give it that look.
Yeah, I don't know though, because we're in a realm where carbon steel is about as affordable as mild steel now.
There's no way. They don't even have they don't have the right geometric shape on the back. They haven't. It's just cut.
This is rough as guts.
This cord on here isn't even paracord. Like, paracord can be used in some sword handles, like when you're on like a feather or something like that, you can have a thin cord. These are like the Mall Ninja cord that you get from like the dollar store on toy swords.
What is it? It's a synthetic cord.
Yeah. But it's like the cheapest synthetic cord you could ever imagine.
And you can see on the B-roll that it's made out of the cheapest materials you can find. This Suba is just a single crappy casting.
There's not even a habaki on it.
Fake plastic race skin underneath.
Yeah. Now, let's see what's inside. Hocus pocus, let's see what they're hiding. Oh.
Look at that. That is one of the most rat tail of rat tail things I have seen. Okay. This makes these swords super dangerous.
Yeah.
Let's get a close-up.
Yeah. So the reason why these are so dangerous is because they have what I would consider to be a just under working edge, right?
Yeah.
So they have enough of an edge that if this is your first sword, first off, if you're buying one of these, you don't know anything about swords, right? So that's who's most likely to be buying.
Yes.
And they're also not going to know that this is not how swords should be. It's just sharp enough where you will be able to cut something.
They will get this and think, this is sharp, ergo, I can cut things with it. And they will go out and, like, it's more dangerous, not just because it's sharp and you can injure yourself, but the sharpness makes people think you can use it as a sword, whereas if it was blunt, that kind of indicates sword not meant to be used or swung around.
Exactly. And that's why I think that these are actually more dangerous than wall hangers, because wall hangers come blunt.
Yeah.
They just come blunt.
Yeah.
And I think the construction method of a wall hanger, while it's very similar, they're made to a higher quality than this. Like this
is just crap.
This is like, I don't even know what I would call this. Like,
I bet it's just cast iron.
Yeah. It is the thinnest, crappiest thing ever. This isn't even a Suba. This would break the moment you hit it. This is just a plastic injection molded handle that goes all the way through. And look how that fits to the tang.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't even fit to the tang.
So I'm actually not against plastic handles as a material because plastic can be quite tough and durable.
Yeah, you got to use the right plastic.
The right plastic. This isn't fitted. And
Yeah.
I'm already seeing cracking in it.
So it's just like, oh, like look.
That is rough.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. See, this is the thing. Is like it's not even worth.
But because we are, you know, scientists here,
Yeah, sure.
professionals, don't try this at home.
Yep, sure. We're gonna swing around these.
We're going to swing these around. Do not try this at home. We take safety precautions. We've done this a lot, but I am genuinely interested to see how bad they are.
Yeah.
Just how bad they are.
But before we move on, I did want to bring out this because like $50 for a sword it's kind of cheap, it's kind of ridiculous. But that doesn't mean there's nothing that exists out there. For example, this one here I was really impressed with. It's the Black Ronin. This is a $50 bit. I'm pretty sure it's stainless steel, which in this size, this thickness,
tolerable.
it's fine. This thing held up like a monster.
It actually cut like a beast. We have a dedicated video putting to test 2 Maul Ninja swords, this one included, and that one surprised us.
Yeah.
Like, you can get something half decent and functional in the $50 range, but buyer beware.
Yeah.
And these were 3 swords for $50.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up because $50 is incredibly cheap. There are very, you got to know what you're looking for. But something like this.
We have a link to that actually. We might even have an affiliate link for it. It got sent to us I requested it to be sent by United Cutlery. So this is the interesting thing, like price range now isn't a perfect indicator of quality. Usually you'd think anything under $100, dog crap. That's been disproven by this, which means you need to rely on reviews now. And I don't know many people going out of their way to test the crap. Except us, because we like doing it.
Yeah, but these ones are going to be crap. Let's get started.
Let's find out. Let's swing this around. We've already mentioned how impressed we were with the Temu like $80 to $90 longsword here. And genuinely, that is true. What we haven't done is open this thing up. See how big the tang is? It held up enough under abusive tests for us to be satisfied that it is a strong enough hilt, though it did bend. With that, we're going to open it up, but that is the exclusive video for this week. If you want to see what's inside this thing, what it's made out of, how thick the tang is, sign up and become a supporter. It starts off as just $1 a month, and you do that through Subscribestar, Patreon, or channel memberships, and you get this exclusive video as well as all the weekly exclusive videos we've been making for several months now, and all the exclusive content we've made before then, which is years of content. You get access to it all, and you help support the channel, which if not for our supporters, we wouldn't be able to make the content for you, what you're watching right now. So thank you to everyone who's supporting, and check out this exclusive video because I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued to find out what's inside this thing. So this thing has come dangerously sharp, and that danger is increased in tenfold by the rat tail tang and just the construction quality.
Well, hold on, no. That sounded wrong. It's not actually a sharp sword. The danger is that somebody who doesn't realize that you're not supposed to cut with this.
This is sharp.
That's not sharp.
This is sharp.
That's not sharp.
Watch. Ready?
Yeah.
Sharp.
Functional sharp. That's not dangerous.
Not shaving sharp.
You said dangerously sharp.
Dangerous is capable of cutting you sharp.
No. Dangerously sharp implies that it is wicked sharp.
What? Let us know in the comments. Is dangerously sharp enough to pose you a danger in cutting you, or dangerously sharp is shaving sharp, insanely sharp?
You just used it insanely sharp. What do you think dangerously sharp means? It means that it's dangerously sharp.
I would say crazy sharp is crazy sharp. I would say it's crazy sharp, not dangerously sharp.
Oh, God. Let us know in the comments, guys.
Let us know. We're genuinely interested. So definitely sharp enough to cut. Like that's pretty sharp, dude. Yeah, like, and for someone who doesn't, is not familiar with swords, like, I'm sick, all right? Leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the blade to come flying out.
Yeah, how about you move away?
Where can I move? You're swinging in an arc.
This sword is crap.
Yeah, because it's dangerously sharp, right?
It's also about our edge geometry there.
Yeah.
But in terms of just like...
Yeah.
I'm not even trying, all right? I'm sick. A kid will get this and do this in the backyard and think, wow!
Were you that kid?
Yes, yes I was.
Fair enough.
I didn't have informed YouTubers encouraging me to be safe. And if I did, I'd be very grateful to them and I would watch and subscribe. The Suba is actually very uncomfortable pressing up against it.
Yep, it's sharp because it's like plasticky.
All right, I'm going to be standing over here.
That last one we didn't get.
Yeah, those horizontal ones.
Yeah, that really feels terrible on the hand, eh?
Yep.
So this is why I hate these things, is you can cut with them, but you really shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
These are dangerous.
That's
man.
what I mean. Now, like, a kid will get this and cut some things up and think, this sword is amazing, when it's like, no.
I'm sorry for the lighting as well, guys. Like, there's nothing we can do. There's trees. I'm gonna do like a proper hit, like I would do for a review, aiming straight over there. And let's see if...
I hope we don't, like, injure ourselves.
I don't think we're gonna injure ourselves. I reckon we're gonna send a blade over to the neighbors though.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen either. I hope we don't break a camera. I'm ducking behind trees because I'm expecting a break.
Alrighty. Should I do like one really hard one?
It's right out of the gate?
Yeah.
Sure.
The reverberation in the hand felt terrible.
Yeah?
Yeah, that one hurt more than like a regular blade.
So this is mild steel.
Yeah, like sun heat treated.
Yeah.
That
To get a
went
bend
right
like
into the hand, right in the palm of it.
I'm surprised, like, rat tail tangs are unpredictable because it's still steel, okay? And so I guess that's the danger of them because they can be hold up to some level of abuse,
Well,
yet then they're unpredictable and can break like that.
Well, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I think all of that force went into my hand and not to
Yeah.
the end. Because I
Yeah.
felt that right in the tissue fiber. So I think that's why it didn't break.
Interesting.
But yeah. Do you want to do some more? We could do more.
Well, let's check edge retention on the steel pipe of doom and see if we can snap it.
All right, it's going to hurt more. Oh, God. Oh.
The target market almost seems to be like teenagers or kids. Like
Yeah.
a $50
That's why
sword.
it's so dangerous.
Exactly. Like you think about, a kid like, Mum, Dad, I just want a sword. Can really get a sword? And they don't know anything. And it's like Christmas or a birthday present. They have a budget. They're not going to fork out $200 to $500 on something quality. And it's like, oh, look, $50 sword.
That's why when you said dangerously sharp, I'm like, yeah, I agree, because it's at a level of sharpness where it can cut you, but it's a danger because of what it is, not it's dangerously sharp, as in it's super sharp. That's something completely
It's
different.
not super sharp, but it is dangerous. Am I right? Guys.
And you wonder why,
us know.
and we wonder why, people who are learning English have such a hard time.
Well, English is just a crazy language as it is. Ship, and ship. Oh boy!
Well, this one's better.
But it's still rat tail.
It is still rat tail, but the difference is actually quite large. If you look how much of a thread we have on this versus that.
It's a bit thicker down here, tapers, but that is, oh boy, that is rat tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that great.
That's interesting. This one is a little different.
It does.
Yeah.
The internal structure of the handles is
Which
different.
is actually better on this one.
Yes.
Because it has less of a gap, and the little fins that it have are actually a little bit better. This one basically just has like a giant bore straight through it, so this one's terrible.
Yeah, this one is interesting. Let's see if we can get a focus on that. It has like ridges,
Yeah.
which could sandwich a blade all right. And if you did fill it with epoxy, it has more kind of area for the epoxy to bond to and make a strong-ish.
We also had I hate even calling it a Tsuba, but you can see where it started to bend,
Yeah,
where
look at
it was
that.
getting that, and it started to crack in there as well. So this would not be staying on for too long anyway.
Ooh. Yeah, these swords are awful. Like, I'm hesitant to call it a sword, but it is a sword. It's a sharpened blade.
In like 99% of wall hangers are stainless steel. This is mild steel, which is actually a bit better.
Because it'll bend instead of break.
Yeah, and so those welds and those tangs, it's actually kind of a step up.
Like, you would get bending on this tang a lot, but an actual snap
Yeah,
would be a bit harder to do it. Like, it didn't snap, even some heavy abuse.
Yeah.
It did bend though.
it's
We
just
saw.
mild steel, unheat treated. With stainless steel, you're in a little bit more of a dicey territory. That's
Yeah.
more complicated than I thought.
Well, there you go. A $20 sword. Genuinely, worst sword I think we've ever reviewed.
Nah, I reckon that $700 one is worse. Like, actually worse.
It was made out of better steel and it had Damascus patterning.
It hurt to hold, it hurt my hands, it was held together with literally hot glue and hope. So I think this is better, because at least with this I know what I'm up for, you know? I know what I'm getting into.
I don't know.
And the other one, when you hit some things that were too hard, it started cracking the blade in half. With this one, at least I know it's mild steel and I know not to hit some, you know.
Guys, we need your help. I think it's probably the worst one we've ever reviewed. If you've seen our review of this Dow sword, let us know what you think. And if you haven't seen it, you can check out the video right there to see which you think is worse. I mean, for what you get for what you pay for, I would say the Chinese one is worse. Base quality,
20
standard.
bucks, I'm only out 20 bucks.
Yeah, but base quality.
700 bucks, I'm out 700 bucks.
Let's pretend both were $20.
But they're not. That's the
But
problem.
if it was-
the fact that we're comparing a $700 sword to a $20 sword should speak volumes.
But if it was the same price, this would be worse based on just material quality. You can check out the video there, guys. Thanks for watching.